Well, it says I'm live, but this says you're waiting for me. Now it says I'm live. Good morning, Carrie Bishop. Miss Potato Head. Hi, Truth and Justice Channel. Hi, AC. Hi, Shandia. How's everybody doing? I missed you guys. I needed some time off. Did me some good. Hi, Rosebud. Hi, Ro. As usual, got the music too loud. Well, there we go. Hi, Angels for Justice. Hi, Half Pint. Hi, Patty Denise. Hi, Jackie Chase. Thank you. Gracie gave me this shirt. It says love. How you guys doing? Hi, Chatty Jen. Y'all, I slept last night, like really well. Got up at 5:30 this morning to tend to the new kittens. Hi, Willow's Homestead. Hi, Just a Girl 1. Hi, True Crime and Sandy with KC. Hi, Angel P. So I get up at 5:30 to take care of the new kittens. I bring the babies and mama in at night and bring them into this room and like close the door so the other cats can't get in to bother them, because the coons have really been coming around. Hi, Precious Me 35. So when I get up, hi, Shorty Small, thanks for coming. Hi, Flies on the Coleslaw. I piddle around a little bit and I'm trying to decide, do I want to go back to bed? And so then Bob's getting up and he's working today. And so I'm like, well, let's just see what's been on YouTube. Well, of course, the first thing that's going to come up in my feed is who? Scott H, of course, is going to be the very first up on my feed. And I saw that he had Ziggy on and they were talking about the Fred Hill call. And then I saw, in the little thumbnails over on the side there, that Ziggy had been live with Scott H. And well, what's going on? So instead of going back to bed, I just finished watching 3 hours and 45 minutes of Scott H. with wonderful lady CG and my good friend Ziggy. Hence our title, Don't Monkey Around in Hawkins County. You know me, I'm always trying to be clever with something or other. I could have done a lot more with my hair. Hi, Dahlia. So, I put on the community post. You guys know me. I'm going to be messing with this hair. That's just how it is. I just washed it yesterday evening, and so I can't do anything with it. I do have a couple of notes here, some Post-it notes. This is going to be a real casual, kind of laid-back chat. I've got several tabs pulled up that were inspired by Scott H's live last night. Hi, Irish Rebel. Hi, Texas Gal. Sending love to you too, honey. I guess I could put some comments up. We'll get our new StreamYard redo tomorrow. And I've got I still, even after the vigil and everything that I've used on StreamYard, I've got 5 hours left. So I thought, hey, I get more time on StreamYard tomorrow, so why not use a little bit of StreamYard today? Hi, Dodging Bullets. How are you this morning, dear? Hi, Sarah Wood. Good morning to you. Angel P, I have a lot of it, that's for sure, honey. Thank you. It's a very nice compliment. Our beautiful Carrie Bishop, we all know and love. Jackie Chase. Angels for... Gotta watch out for those monkeys in Hawkins County. Well, look, y'all. Thank you, Willow's Homestead. I need to not be putting up just compliments. Although you do make an old woman feel good. Oh. No, honey, I didn't cut it. It's all still here. It's just this is how I curl my hair. I don't like to use heat on it unless it's like, well, you know, I've got curling irons and blow dryers and all that stuff, but I can't remember the last time I used them. Hi, where's Summer 1-800-TBI find? Your grandparents had 2 spider monkeys. Wait just a minute. My grandparents had 2 spider monkeys, and my grandfather's sister from Ripley, Mississippi, had a effing chimpanzee that wore overalls in 1976. I swear. And I live in Mobile, Alabama, so monkeys are possible. Anyway, y'all can see this is going to be super laid back. Taking a couple of days off, washing your car, putting the top down, and getting in it and going for a ride will do a chick some good, do a guy some good too. Anyway, this is how I curl my hair. I do that thing where I just wrapped it up, twist it around, I put the thing on, and then when it's dry, I just do that. Good morning, Dre Dre. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Susie. Good morning, Kim. Y'all know me. I like to say howdy doody. I know there are people that are like, get into the program already. Get into the program. Well, today, hi, Susan Treadway. We are just laid back after a couple of days off and regrouping. Just our, hi, Brabanzo. Hi, Alicia. There's our Irish Rebel, Dre, Rabanzo, our beautiful Kim. Thank you all so much for coming over. Thank you, Kim, for putting the welcome up. And glad you're here, Susie. If I didn't get your comment up. I'll be frank, must be hungover. I know, I don't see him. Let's see. I think he's 5 hours ahead of us. Hi, Mama Sita. Good to see you. Good morning, honey. Willow, I haven't talked to Shay since yesterday. I haven't heard that there's anything wrong, but maybe we ought to check on her. I can check on her here in a little bit, see if she's all right. Yeah, let's see. I'll be frank I'm pretty sure he's 5 hours ahead of me, not us, because I don't know where all you darlings are. It's 10:29. Let's say 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. I have to do it this way. 1:30, 2:33. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I'll be frank. Maybe I need to whip out some gadgets and wake him up. Anyway, so Susie, we like to keep it happy on the days that we can. There are days, Susie, that it's heavy. But I do try. Hi, Linda Fontaine. Glad to have you here, dear. I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Oh. There are certainly times that we talk about some really heavy stuff here. But as I announced, I think it was probably a month or so ago on one of our garden strolls, which we'll take tomorrow. Lots of new daylilies in different colors have started blooming. That I wanted our channel, and you guys were with me on that, in our comment section, that I wanted our channel to maintain our direction insofar as covering missing children, more specifically narrowed down to the names that most of my viewers have become accustomed with until the cases are resolved. Okay. On the other hand, we have plenty of channels that deep dive, give us really hard, sometimes to digest truths and facts, speculation, opinions, and whatnot. Many that I sub to, and I go and absorb their content. And it made me realize that once in a while, it would be nice to just, hi Emma, hi Patty Ponytail, have related topics coming from, not that I'm a teacher, I don't have any degrees in the educational field. As a matter of fact, I don't have any degrees at all. But I do know how to discuss and look at, and, so taking that direction where sometimes Susie will come on and we'll explore CPS, or we'll explore foster parenting. We'll explore statistics from the Department of Justice regarding child sex trafficking and things of this nature. But I realized with all these different channels I watch, and many that I mod for, and moderators here, hi Ina, and if I'm missing anyone, I'm sorry. I'll try to get back to everyone. Many of our viewers are common subscribers and viewers to these channels that really go deep and heavy. So I realized several weeks ago, and I should have realized sooner, I'm sorry I didn't, that not only do I need reprieve, maybe some of those common viewers occasionally need a reprieve as well. Maybe a Saturday morning laid back chat where we touch on topics that have been touched on, but not from a heavy place. So, hi, New Orleans lady, maybe not quite so serious, not necessarily frivolous either, So that's what we're going to do this morning. And so I hope some of you will hang out with us for a little while and see what happens. We always remember on our channel Summer Wells. To whom our channel is dedicated. And thank you, Carrie, for putting that up. Hi, Karen. Howdy, darling. Is this your first live then? Well, honey, I'm glad you're here. It's going to be just kind of a laid back, wherever you guys go, with wherever I go, with the tabs I have pulled up. Now, we are going to address one thing that's a little bit serious, and that's Charity Navigator, Churchill Rescue Squad, the expiration of the reward fund of Summer Wells. And where's that money going to go? We're not going to do a deep dive on it today. But some months ago, I began announcing periodically in lives, but more often than not in pre-recorded uploads. Sometimes I hinted, sometimes I was very direct. But I've never made any bones about the fact that a number of months ago, I decided that if Summer Wells reward fund was not given out as a reward before it expired, that once it did expire, that I'm going to follow that money wherever it goes. And wherever the money goes, then I'm going to follow that organization. And see where the money goes. Who's on the board of directors of whatever organization that money goes to? Who's in charge? Who do they know and who are they related to? And why are they the ones that get the money? But that's not today. Today, we're just going to look at monkeys in Hawkins County, Tennessee, meth and monkeys in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Oh, and one other little thing. Can a civilian run a license plate number? Like I told you, got just notes based on some things from Scott's life, as well as things that I have been working on my own. Because as y'all know, I don't have a team. You're my team. So, hi, Angel Talks Too Fast. Beautiful. Now you talk about, hi, Michelle Reed Duncan. You talk about, mods, if you would please, drop a link for Angel Talks Too Fast. Or Angel. I never drop my own link when I'm a moderator. It feels kind of like, I don't know, it feels weird to me. Hi, Cher. But if you would, please drop links for Angel Talks Too Fast and listen to the voices behind the wall, please. You want to talk about you some deep diving? Whew. When you go over to Angel Talks Too Fast, make doggone sure you take more than Post-it notes. She uses a pencil. I have lots of ink pens. Hi, Dallas County Scratchers number 2. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I was trying to get you up there for a second. Hi, darling. Hi, Juju Bees. So anyway, make sure that if you go over to Angel Talks Too Fast, that you are prepared for, seriously, pretty much a college level lecture on human behavior. Hi, Daisy Joe. On sociology. Tim Mullen. By the way, I have a picture of Tim Mullen at the vigil, and I tried to upload it on my community tab, and my phone says that the aspect ratio that it won't upload. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to fix it. But I did upload, if you guys haven't seen, hi, Daughter of Scotland. If you haven't been over to my community tab since June the 15th, there are several, hey, looky here. Are we having a market share invasion? Good Saturday morning. Hi, True Crime Productions with Prairie Boy 77. Anybody that doesn't know, that's Mark, and Mark and Cher are a married couple. And those are their two channels. And they have a third channel, and I can't remember the name of it. What's the name of y'all's third channel? So, listen, everybody knows about, oh, mods, if you would drop a link for Mark's channel. Email me on, I can fix it for you. Email me the OIC. What's an OIC? Oh, PIC. I bet you meant pick. Email you the pick and you can fix it for me? Okay. Anyway, what I was going to say about, and thank you, Mark. Hi, Jody Jackson. Hi, Daily Wonder. If I keep saying hi to you babies, I'm never going to get to any content. When it comes to Cher's channel, and I do mod for Cher, by the way, although I'm her magic moderator. She can't see me, and I can only see her on StreamYard when I'm on StreamYard. If you don't know about Listen to the Voices Behind the Wall in regards to the Summer Wells case, where have you been? Some of the most valuable conversations with Donald Wells, the father of Summer Wells, comes directly from Cher. Listen to the Voices Behind the Wall. So for anyone who may be relatively new to Summer's case, both of those channels, Listen to the Voices Behind the Wall and Angel Talks Too Fast, are two really good channels for kind of getting caught up. But I think most of us here on our channel in this chat are pretty well familiarized. Angel, you're going live in 45 minutes, honey. Well, let me get through this so that, and then we'll, Carrie already did. Carrie is always, I've said this before, she's always 3 or 4 steps ahead of me. All of the mods actually are. It's just that some of the mods don't know, like I used to not know how to drop links, and it's taken me a lot of time, but I've learned. So I want to get the kind of serious skating over the surface of things with the money thing out of the way first. It's going to be pretty short and sweet. I'm just going to show you the site that I've been looking at so that y'all can, you know how I like to show you what I look at and then very strongly encourage you to go look at it yourself. Okay? Some of us I know are more into research than others. That's cool. That's cool if you don't want to. But I do like to show you what I'm looking at and give you the opportunity to go, well, maybe I better go check out what she said. You never know when I might misspeak. I would never intentionally lie to you. I might make you read between the lines. But you can rest assured I will never intentionally lie to you. So let's see. And a screen share here. Okay, we're going to look at a site called Charity Navigator. Now, I've already got it pulled up where Churchill Rescue Squad is very right at the top, because if you go to charitynavigator.org, and I'll try to remember to leave a link in the description after the live. Naturally, you're going to get their homepage very first thing. And right at the top, you're going to have this search bar right here, charity search. Okay. And all I did was put Churchill Rescue Squad and search. Okay. So here's what we get. Now, by the way, Charity Navigator is exactly what it says. If you are one inclined to be charitable and you want to be sure, and darlings, please remember when I'm sharing, I can't see your chat. So, and you want to ensure that your chosen charity or one you're considering is one that you would actually want to give your money to. There are other sites, but this is the one I personally use. Okay. Now I would like to give, as Angel Talks Too Fast would say, sidebar. I did not give a single penny to the reward fund for Summer Wells. Not one thin dime. I gave free time as a cheerleader on my channel to help promote a marathon that took place, a fundraiser back in October of 2021 on some other channels. But I did not participate other than being like a little sideline cheerleader, giving some updates for my viewers who, but I didn't give a single dime, not one. Not because I don't care, but here's how I donate. Every penny I donate to anything is right here in my town or my county. Because then, and I'm not trying to discourage any of y'all, please do not misunderstand me. I'm just telling you what I do. That's it. Any money I donate to anything is right here in my town. The same reason I don't shop online. I want my sales tax dollars to recirculate in my own community to support my schools and the infrastructure of my county. I donate locally because then I can literally, with my own eyes, see the fruits of what that organization is doing, or the non-productiveness, and not give to them anymore. But what do we have here? I'm going to scroll down because a number of rescue squads are going to come up. We've got Glade Hill, Churchill's right up here at the top. High advisory, not rated. I'll click on the details here in a minute, but I just wanted to show you Glade Hill Rescue Squad, Fort Mill Rescue Squad, Carbon Hill Volunteer Rescue Squad, Levittown Fairless Hills Rescue Squad, Rocky Hill First Hill and Rescue Squad, Silver, y'all see what I'm, okay, on any, this is page 1 of 9. I'm not going to go to the other 8 pages, but what I want to show you is over here to the right, give with confidence, give with confidence, give with confidence, give with confidence. This one, not rated, but there's no red flag. This one is not rated, but Carbon Hill, but there's no red flag. Fort Mill, 71 points out of 100 points. Glade Hill is not rated, but there's no red flag. But what do we have beside Church Hill Rescue Squad? Location, Churchill, Tennessee. Classification, public, society benefit, multi-purpose, and other NEC, IRS subsection 501c3. High advisory. I'm going to click the details and see what it does. Churchill Rescue Squad Incorporated. Mission not available. Hi, Esther. I happened to glance down at the phone and I could see Esther. Okay. Over here to the right in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. High advisory. This organization is ineligible for a rating due to having a high concern advisory. To view this charity's advisory, click here. I'm not going to click right there right now. I'm going to scroll up. High concern advisory for Churchill Rescue Squad Incorporated. Now, anybody that watches Scott H faithfully like I do will know that Scott H has already shared with us the news articles regarding the thefts. But what does Charity Navigator say? On October 19th, 2021, WBIR reported on the operations of Churchill Rescue Squad Incorporated. Now, I find it very interesting that it was on October 19th of 2021. Okay, anyway, read between the lines. WBIR reported on the operations of Churchill Rescue Squad Incorporated, a charity that has recently experienced a material diversion of assets in an article titled, quote, former treasurer of two separate Hawkins County organizations pleads guilty to theft, end quote. Now, I think we can pretty well rest assured that that is the article that was shared by Scott H. I'm not going to share it today. Pardon me. I've got a tickle in my throat. Okay, continuing on. For this reason, we have issued a high concern CN advisory. For more information regarding the charges reported, please see the WBIR article. Okay, I'm going to click on this click here. Y'all know I get really nervous doing this, but I'm going to click here. Oh, it's just showing us what we just read. That's where it goes to. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing Charity Navigator. Hi, Patty Graham. Hi, Jenica. Hi, Maggie B. Now, let me get rid of that. Get back over here. Okay. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with clicking on tabs and not freaking out that you guys can't see me just because I can't see me. So on further investigation and research, we will be looking at, and I know that there are already people who know, because I've heard scuttlebutt about it. I think somebody's even done a live on it, maybe even Scott H. But I didn't have time to go back this morning for a casual chat through his stuff. So the next step is to find out, where's that money going? Who decides where that money is going? Are the people who decide where the money is going in any way associated with or related to those who are in charge of where the money is going to go? What is that organization and what do they do with the money? So that's for when we get serious. Hi, English Rose. Hi, Sherry Jones. So what are you saying, Sherry, honey? I just glanced down and saw this. Sherry Jones allows to take this moment of silence for failed suggestions being put back on your families. Our condolences. It's always sad when the innocent children have to suffer because of their parents' actions. Sherry, honey, are you referring to something earlier in the chat that I didn't see? Hi, Justice for All. Hi, Jody Seiden. Am I missing anybody else that's come in? Hi, Cinnamon Hot, Hot, Hot. I like saying your name like I like saying cotton candy boobs. Cinnamon Hot, Hot, Hot. I'm just scrolling back up. I think I said hi to Patty Graham, didn't I, honey? And Linda Fontaine. I'm just scrolling back up. And I saw Esther. Hi, Hillbilly Nitro USA. Hi, Cat's Eye. Hi, Ray Law. Oh, well, that's very sweet, Ray. Carrie Lewis Honeycutt. Hi, happy Saturday to you, darling. When I get through jacking my jaws, we'll get some comments up on the screen. Let me get back down to new stuff. Okay. See, that's what I want to know. Where's Summer 1-800-TBI find? In their pockets, in their own personal use? Because that's where it was going with Churchill Rescue Squad. Oh, here's what I was going to say about an article I didn't pull up. Let's see, what did I put in the Google search bar yesterday when I was researching all this? I think I put in the Google search bar Churchill Rescue Squad Summer Wells Reward Fund. I think that, to tie it all together, I'm pretty sure that's what I put in. And within that article, which I pretty sure was Time News Online, when we do a hard look at this, after my time on StreamYard re-ups tomorrow, when I don't have to be watching the clock, okay, I will have that article pulled up. But in that article, there's a quote from Tim Coop. It's inside quotation marks, where he says Churchill Rescue Squad will not be getting any money from that reward fund. So, hi, Breege. So I went, hi, Teresa Huckabee. So I went like, okay, well, there's one relief. That's a relief. Thank you. Whoever decided that Churchill Rescue Squad ain't getting a freaking dime from Summer's reward fund, thank you. But that came up when I was researching this other stuff about, hi, John Davis True Crime. Hi, Xavier. So anyway, the other thing, my other topic, and that's all hi, Trudy. That's all I've got. That's not all I've got, but that's all I'm going to talk about today with that. Y'all can talk about it in chat all you want to. But I really, I don't want to go any deeper than that today. All right. So, the next topic. Hi, Sarah May. Oh, the behavior panel has a premiere in 30 minutes. 6 lies Amber Heard believed and the jury did not. I'm reading you my notifications. How's that for content? Oh, goodness. All right. So, my next note is based on something. It wasn't Scott H. that did it. It's Scott H. that told us, and he made it clear that it was alleged. So let's make it clear that I'm making it clear that Scott H. made it clear that it was alleged. That I'm Mystery Maven Esquire. That JLR ran a license plate number on a vehicle that he was behind, and that it came back to JLR that the vehicle belonged to Candace Bly. Well, y'all know. Well, you don't know for a fact, but let me put it this way. As I have told you a great number of times, I got a lot of friends that are cops. All the way from the K9 guys to the patrolman that pulls up in my front yard and chats with me through the window, and we're friends on Facebook, detectives, state troopers, special agents with the FBI. So I got a hold of my friend just to find out in Arkansas, this before I came on live, can a civilian run a license plate number? Now, this is just, I'm not throwing shade. I am not throwing shade on JLR. I'll just leave that there. However, according to my friend, not only in the state of Arkansas can a civilian not run a license plate, but indeed across the United States of America, a civilian cannot run a license plate. Now, hi, Mamie Jean. Hi, Southern Mountain Girl. Now, granted, there are websites you can go to, and it'll tell you run a license plate for free. I don't go there. I don't go to any of those. You know why? Because it's fucking illegal. That's why. So, hi, where the wind blows. So, and Mystery Maven, you may be able to help here and correct me, please. Anyone that doesn't know, Mystery Maven has a channel and rightfully has Esquire after her username because she is an attorney. So please feel free, darling. But here's what I found to back up, because I like two sources. Now, as an investigative retired now, granted, but just like how you can take the boy out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the boy, you can retire from being a journalist, but you don't ever stop being one because of what is in my nature that took me there to begin with, and that is curiosity. Wanting to get to the bottom of things. So anyway, as Hi Candy Parrot, as a journalist, one cannot always have two sources, but when one can substantiate with at least one additional source other than your friend that's a cop, who, by the way, is the one who said don't go on any of those websites because it's illegal. I thought, well, let's see what Google says about it. So, can a civilian run a license plate? And here again, this is just, I'm not throwing shade on JLR. I'm just saying, come on. I'm not saying the car doesn't belong to Candace. I'm not saying JLR wasn't behind them. All I'm saying is I have reason to question if JLR ran a plate. That's it. Okay? So, all I put in my Google search bar was, can a civilian run a license plate in the state of Tennessee? And a bunch of stuff comes up, and this is the best one I found. Never been on this site, don't know how reliable it is, but it does. And here again with the two witness thing, you know, the Bible says that too, by the way. Bible says if there aren't two witnesses, probably didn't happen. Just saying. That's a very loose translation, by the way. I'm trying to take some of these doggone ads down. Some of them, they make them where you can't even hardly see the X. Okay. What does it say on fairpunishment.org? Can a civilian run a license plate? There are multiple legitimate reasons why a civilian might try and run a license plate, but the long and short of it is that you can't. It's illegal to run a license plate. And any website, woohoo, backing up my friend the cop, who said, Susan, don't go to any of those. I'm like, I don't want to go there. I'm just asking you. If I have a concern about a license plate, the first freaking thing I'm going to do is call the police department. Anyway, sorry. Any website claiming to do it for you is likely to be a scam. Okay? So let's see. Where did I'm scrolling. Down here it says, it's kind of jumping around. We don't need to go deep. These records are not available for civilian use. A civilian cannot run a license plate and won't be able to access this information. This information being, back up here, where is it? Okay. A license plate can provide you with information about the owner of a vehicle, which you may be interested in if you've witnessed or been involved in a crime or accident. However, on almost any occasion when you might consider running a license plate, the better option is to contact law enforcement. Let's see. Let me back up here again. I'm doing some clicks here. All right, this is how I got there. Oh, so here's what's actually in my search bar. Who can run a license plate number? That's what I put in. So you'll see a lot of numbers, a lot of sites will come up. But I'm telling you, okay, right here. Here's another one. I'm not going to go to the site. I'm just going to highlight this. Law enforcement officers, only law enforcement officers can run license plate numbers, and they have the tools to do so quickly and easily. That's as of January 29th, 2020. So I don't know if JLR ran a license plate or not. That's just one of those quirky little things. Hi, Susan Treadway. Hi, Shay. Shay, somebody was asking earlier in this chat if you're okay. And here you are. And I don't know if that chatter is still here, but if you are, here's our Shay. So that's about license plates and who can and cannot run them. So maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not calling anybody a storyteller. I'm not. I'm just showing y'all what the law is. Okay. Hi, Angie. It's good to see you, honey. Well, sweetie, a lot of my looks, I look exactly like my mother, pretty much. And a lot of it is genetics, sweetheart. A lot of it is genetics. All right, what did Shay say? But I do need to get it up off my neck. I'm as fine as a hair in a biscuit, LOL, I guess. Hair in a biscuit. If I get a hair in a biscuit or anything else other than food, I'm going to be like, ah, ah. My sister was the same way. She could just see a hair on a plate and start hurling. Although back then we didn't call it hurling. We called it what it is. Puking. Well, y'all are very sweet to me. You make an old woman feel good. Okay. We've gotten through all of my tabs except monkeys in Hawkins County. Now, if you didn't see Shay, or if you didn't see Scott H's live, then you might go, what is she talking about? Okay. Lady CG, many of you, hi, Carlos. Thank you. Okay. Ziggy spent the night in a hotel on her way home from Tennessee. The hot spot, now this is all according to Scott H. This is secondhand information from his live, but I think most of you probably saw it. Ziggy's hotspot from her phone would not accommodate. So Lady CG is on the phone with Ziggy and has her on the speaker so that she and Scott can communicate. And they're talking about a number of things. Very interesting. If you missed the live, it is 3 hours and 45 minutes and some seconds long, which is a little out of the ordinary for Scott. I beg your pardon. But it's well worth it. It's a little bit long because they had some those technical difficulties at the beginning. And of course you can, if you want to, you can just scoot right, skim over that or whatever the word would be. But it's well worth the listen. So anyway, contained within that conversation, and they're talking about Fred Hill, and Ziggy brings up that in her experience with Fred Hill, that his memory is very good, that she has posed questions to him, the same question but worded differently, which is what a very good investigator or a reporter or journalist would do, or an attorney, or a cop. And his responses are consistent. His details are consistent. And so that's a lot of what the conversation was about. And then Ziggy is sharing that on the occasion, Fred would say something that would make her go, well, now I'm not quoting Ziggy. Y'all know me. I tend to characterize and represent others through my attitude. Like, okay, so, and Fred Hill had told her this story about there being monkeys in Hawkins County back in the 1940s. So Scott did a quick search. From what I could tell, he didn't put it up on his screen, but he found an article about Chester the monkey. I don't remember him saying it was Chester, but it was Chester, who was a rowdy little monkey in Hawkins County. And I've looked at some pictures of Chester and where he lived and whatnot. But I just kept looking for monkeys in Hawkins County, Tennessee on Google. And I read about Chester, and I thought, well, Scott's already told him about Chester. But what about these monkeys from the 1940s? Now, mind you, Ziggy was a little bit surprised when Scott was able to go, well, actually, here's a little bit about monkeys in Hawkins County. So now to close that part of monkeys out, what we find out on a serious note is that Fred Hill might talk to Ziggy about monkeys in Hawkins County, which would make Ziggy question Fred Hill's credibility, which would come up in a conversation with Scott H., who would pull up an article about monkeys in Hawkins County. Was it the 1940s? No. Are there monkeys in Hawkins County? Yep. And there's more than Chester. And have monkeys been let loose in Hawkins County? Yep. Sure have. Google it. We're just going to look at 2. Oh, so here's the thing. Just because Fred Hill talks about monkeys in Hawkins County does not mean that he is not a credible witness when it comes to the goings-on on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community near Rogersville, Tennessee, does it? As a matter of fact, for me, a retired investigative journalist, among a lot of other things, substantiating monkeys in Hawkins County, Tennessee, makes Fred Hill a credible witness. So let's see here. Let's monkey around a little bit regarding monkeys in Hawkins County, Tennessee. So this is the page that I first pulled up. And the very first thing at the top after my Google search, which was monkey in Churchill, Tennessee. That's what I put in the search bar up here. First thing is about Chester is a friendly capucine monkey, but for some of his neighbors, he's a bit too friendly when he gets loose and roams his neighborhood on Nicky Circle in the Carters Valley area near Churchill. And so, you scroll down and, well, I didn't mean to do that, but y'all can see we got deputies called to Tennessee neighborhood for conflict with monkey. Churchill woman attacked by monkey. Monkey attacks woman. Neighbors say it's an ongoing issue. Pet monkey keeps attacking neighbors. Tennessee town tormented by aggressive monkey. There's some stuff there that is triggering for those of us who are animal lovers, so we're not going to go there. But that's where I started out. But the article we're going to look at kind of, and here again, I'm not going to do a super deep dive on it, but I just wanted to show you this one article that came up. Because we have, in the past over 1 year, on more than one occasion that I'm personally aware of, we've had Ronnie Lawson, sheriff of Hawkins County, tell us that they don't have a drug problem in Hawkins County. Well, we know that's a bold-faced lie. Shit. All you got to do is check the freaking public records. No, actually, you don't even have to do that. All you got to do is Google Times News online. The entire history of the criminal activity of Beech Creek in Hawkins County is very well documented. Thank you very much, Ronnie Lawson, liar man. We'll buy you a cape and a mask with a big L on the back, and it won't stand for Lawson. It'll stand for liar. Well, what's the tie-in? Y'all know me. With my background training in television and talk shows and being a courtroom junkie, you want one thing to lead to another, so you have something called a segue. How the freak do you segue from monkeys to meth in Hawkins County? Well, you just put monkeys and meth in your Google search bar, and here's what you get. Here again, this is just, y'all will notice summer is nowhere in this title. This live is not about Summer Moon Utah Wells. She does come into the conversation, but it is not about her. So, Hawkins deputies wrangle monkeys at meth lab raid. Meth and monkeys. Here again, darlings, please remember that I cannot see, I can't see your chat right now. But this is from timenews.net, one of my favorite news sources for the Hawkins County area, often written by Jeff Bobo, my favorite reporter other than Ansley Daniels from the Kingsport, there's, Sullivan County and Hawkins County. But this article is by Jeff Bobo that I have a great deal of respect for. Is that going to highlight for me? Yeah. December 20th, 2010. Updated October 19th, 2020. And we're not gonna, I just wanted you guys to see this. If you Google monkeys in Hawkins County, you will have more than one, more than two. You will have a number of occurrences of monkeys in Hawkins County, Tennessee. Therefore, I once again claim that, in my opinion, Fred Hill is quite the credible, no matter what Jody Sue Brown or anybody else says. So, let's see. What does it say? Oh, let's see. Sheriff Lawson. This is not a quote. I was just, in case you're watching, Ronnie, down there in Hawkins County, you know, where you don't have any drug problems and, you know, much of that. But in Rogersville, let's see. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Office is well-trained and what? Experienced. In a variety of meth lab scenarios. So, now remember, this is 2010. This is 12 years ago. So somehow or another, 12 years ago, the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office is experienced. Well, what do you have to do to get experience? Please, as Jody Sue Brown would say, make sense of that. Anybody? Okay. But they entered uncharted waters Friday afternoon with the added element of 4 live monkeys. Yep. There they were. They were over on the far eastern edge of Hawkins County. Or far western edge. There they were. Yeah, on a Friday afternoon, and deputies with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office Narcotics Unit. Well, everybody knows you have to have a narcotics unit in a community where you have no drug problems, don't you? Anyway, so William Allen, look at this. So well known that, in quotes, Mr. Given's nickname is Monkey Man. And he lived at 139 Grassy Valley Road in Whitesburg. So anyway, I'm not going to go through the whole article again, but Gavin signed the consent form. It's here in the article. At which time he allegedly stated to deputies, when you go up there, I'm going away for a long time. I guess Mr. Given knew that his goose was cooked. So once inside the home, the officers discovered that Mr. Given was in the process of smoking the lab off, which is the final step to the manufacturing process, Gillenwater said. By the way, Gillenwater is a Hawkins County, or was at least, sheriff's deputy. Officers located mason jars with coffee filters in the tops. We're not going to go through how, you know, they're making meth, okay? He's making meth. He says to the cops here, I'll sign the deal. You guys go ahead because you got me, right? Okay. So, but here, deputies also found 4 monkeys in the home, which Given reportedly keeps as pets. And Gillenwater said the exact type of monkey was unknown. And although he said 3 were smaller, around 20 pounds, and 1 was larger, about 50 pounds. And the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency was called in to investigate the legality of having the monkeys. I'm not going for it. It's not illegal to own monkeys. And the monkeys were put into the custody of Given's wife, who was not implicated in the meth lab, and was not charged. So now Monkey Woman has the monkeys, and I guess hubby's out there just freaking cooking off meth. And by the way, when the officers arrived, says in the article, the parts that I'm skipping over, they not only could smell the cooking of meth emanating from they could smell it on him, the cook-off. Okay, so then Gillenwater noted, but what I was going to say is, but Mr. Given's wife evidently was not implicated in the meth lab and was not charged. Isn't that interesting? I guess she doesn't know what meth cook-off smells like. All right. Gillenwater noted, however, that the monkeys were aggressive toward officers and actually ripped a TWRA officer's jacket. So anyway, they seized a bunch of components, and, you know, I'm not really all interested in Mr. Given. If it was Gibbon, then it could be Gibbon. Never mind. So, in a county where there's no drug problems and there are no monkeys, and hi, Annette Pendergrass, I guess there are monkeys and meth in Hawkins County. So, what was Shay's safe place? One of her brothers, T.J. Cantrell, by the way, one of T.J. Cantrell's favorite sayings was "Feed the monkey and watch it." Shay, is that anything like give them enough rope to hang themselves, which is what I like to do? It's one of my very favorite things to do. I do it in real life. I don't do it so much anymore because I'm not anybody's boss anymore. But, what did you, I'm reading your chat. Okay. Oh, children. This old lady loves to give people enough rope to hang themselves, because when we give precious care. Now, y'all don't get me tickled. You know what happens if you get me tickled. Now, don't get me tickled. Stop it. Cut it out. Yeah, you're right, darling. When people cook meth, the fumes of the meth gets into their systems. That way it's just like it gets into a child's system in their bloodstream. What is apple pie? Are you asking what is apple pie? I can tell you what it is in the Arkansas hills. I'm not sure if I can remember the old recipe, like from, and I mean like from people dead and gone way before even like my mom and dad were thought about being born, okay? And my mom and dad were born in 1917 and 1918 consecutively. So even before they were born. But now people make apple pie by taking either moonshine or PGA, pure grain alcohol, if they can't get moonshine. and apple cider and Red Hots, the candy. Shut up, Shorty Small. I can laugh if I want to. It's my channel. Y'all notice how when I want to get snarky, all of a sudden it's my channel, but the rest of the time it's y'all's channel. Yeah. See, in my experience, CT, it's moonshine with other stuff added to it. But dodging bullets, your daddy was born. It was actually, my mama was born in 1918 and my daddy was born in 1917. Apple pie is delicious in Arkansas. Yes, it is. Haven't had any in a long time. Because I used to, I don't know, which ones are you talking about, Dream Girl Sarah? We're talking about news articles and just everything else. So you would have to let me know what you're referring to. Hi, Sonia. Justice for all. Pickles, get inside. The monkeys are coming. I'm hypervigilant today. Holy flying monkeys, Batman. Well, the thing is, honey, is I didn't want to go on and talk anymore. I don't know actually what ultimately happened to the 4 monkeys there at the meth house. Hi, Sunny D. You use cinnamon stick? Yeah, cinnamon sticks is what was used in the really old recipe I was trying to remember. And now a lot of times people will substitute the Red Hots. So yeah, meth is everywhere, honey, not just in Hawkins County. We focus on Hawkins County because that's where everything went down, is going down, and in regards to a lot of the things we talk about, it's no secret to anybody. I'm pretty sure. I would like to think that we are all well informed enough to realize that fentanyl and methamphetamines is an epidemic on an industrial level. So yeah. Now you want cinnamon sticks, Kim? Hi, Janet V. You're in Indiana, honey? Have I ever been to Indiana? I have been to Indiana. I was trying to think. I went to like a Renaissance fair or something in a town in Indiana near Indianapolis, but it was a long time ago. Long time ago. But I still have some of the blown glass that I bought at that fair. Junkie Monkey's Paradise. Hi, Blue Eyes. Kimberly Sis says in my county where there's a place called Bethlehem. Yeah. Here in my, hi, Barbara. More crack and brown where you are. It's really bad here in Cleveland County, Arkansas too. I actually have lost a pretty close personal friend. He tried for years and years and years and years to get off the shit. And he'd do good for a while, and then some old buddy would show back up, you know. I mean, I'm not blaming the buddies. It was Jack's choice. But one evening, a couple of years ago, Jack, I was old enough to be his mother. As a matter of fact, I was friends with his mother, who is my age. Jack went and he made a buy. He bought a gram. of what he thought was meth. And Jack already had a reputation here in our little town. All the cops know Jack. And he got pulled over for something unrelated, or maybe related. I don't know. Maybe they were following him from the dope house. And Jack didn't want to go to jail for meth. So he swallowed the whole bag, and it was fentanyl. And before that night was over, my friend Jack was dead as a doornail, and his wife and daughter and son were left widowed and fatherless. So I have an attitude towards meth. I also had a girlfriend who was my favorite bartender. Got on the shit. Took me a while to figure it out. When I started getting phone calls in the middle of the afternoon from her two little girls saying, "Miss Susan, we're hungry and we can't wake mommy up," well, we weren't friends anymore. And I became better friends with CPS than I did with the mother of the children after that. So I have, for those two reasons and some others that are none of y'all's business, not me, I've never used meth in my life. But I've been around some people who have. And you can see the attitude I'm getting right now. So we're not going to go down the meth road anymore. Not today, anyway. One of my missions in my community, I'll say this and then I'll shut up about it. I look for them. I watch for them when I'm in a store, at the post office, anywhere that there are people around. And if I have the least idea that you are tweaked out, just in case there's anybody in Heber Springs, Arkansas that sees this, if this old biddy sees you and thinks you're tweaked out, I got friends and they will definitely get your license plate number. Me and meth don't get along. Me and people that use meth don't get along. And I have nothing but respect for those who have used meth and are in full recovery and have been for a great number of years. And they know who they are. And I love you. Okay, that's all I got to share. So, and I just ran out of power on my phone. Good thing, since it's my second screen. And I really don't have anything else to jack my jaws about, so I thought I'd just look at your chat for a few minutes. After I mute and go right around this wall and go to the bathroom, I'll be right back. Anybody that wants to hang out for just a few minutes, I'm just going to mute because when it well, I don't need to mute. If you hear the toilet flush, it's on the other side of the wall. I'll be right back. And yes, I washed my hands. I might have to turn the air conditioner down. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Oop, I didn't mean to come right up on the mic like that, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So, yeah, just green. Green alone. So, anyway, I just wanted to see. Yeah, honey, there's, yeah. Where's Summer 1-800-TBI find, honey? It's just, I don't know. Drugs are bad. They're just bad in a lot of ways. And I'm not being self-righteous. Y'all know, my regular viewers know. I've done plenty of them. I have some regrets. Had a lot of good times. Had a few bad times. There are two other things that I'm just going to throw out. We're not going to talk about them because I don't know anything about them. I just wrote them down out of Scott H's live. Them two preachers from that church at the end of Light Hollow Road. Clifford Cole and Rex McMurray. I'm very interested to see what Scott and his research team come up with on these people. And I'm also very interested to see if Ziggy can find, if it was on a live or if it was in a phone conversation that may or may not have been recorded, Don Wells having mentioned that maybe, allegedly, this preacher man owed him some cocaine, you know, but our channel will not do an investigation on that because, for one thing, I would be riding on the coattails of other creators who were the ones who discovered the information. And I don't mind doing that sometimes. But when it's something this serious and whatnot, I would really just as soon leave that to the channels that we all know, respect, and trust. I'm pretty sure we can rely on Scott H. and others to let us know anything and everything that they can about Reverend Clifford Cole and Reverend Rex McMurray. But that doesn't stop us from doing our own, just snooping around in the background. So, is that a shadow or do I have a black eye? Oh, it's my makeup. I put on a little bit of eyeliner and it's smudging. Okay, darlings, we're at an hour and 28, which is plenty long. Yeah, House of Prayer. That's what, honey, thank you. I couldn't remember and I didn't jot it down. House of Prayer. House of Prayer. Don is a crack monkey, not a Where's Summer 1-800-TBI fine? Yeah, I've heard rumors, underlined, bold, in italics, huge font rumors, that if Don can't get his preferred, that he'll go with the other. But hell if I know. I ain't never met him or been around him or anything, so I don't know. All I know regarding their drug use is just what people say. CTDAW work together as a team on the research. Oops, it's upside down for y'all. Y'all remember when our confidential source sent this to me in February? United we stand. Divided we fall. This channel has been on a mission of united for quite some time. I'm very glad to see that other larger channels are finally catching the drift. We tend to be trend setters over here on Lip Lock no more. Takes some people longer than others to catch up. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Let's go on because we need to get on with our days. Robin's egg, you took a screenshot last night, LOL. What'd you take a screenshot of, baby doll? Teresa Huckabee. Side note, Matthew 18:16, 2 or 3 witnesses. Thank you, Teresa. I couldn't remember. Thank you, darling. Yes, it wouldn't come to me. And I'm one that if I can't tell you what the scripture is, then I'm just going to paraphrase it so that people know I'm not quoting directly from the Bible. 2 or 3 witnesses refers to wrongdoer in congregation, but can apply to calling someone out. Yes, and can be applied in any and all also. Can be applied in judicial proceedings. But yeah, it specifically refers to wrongdoing within the congregation, but can be applied in it. Thank you so much, Teresa, for helping us remember, or helping me remember. Teamwork makes the dream work. Exactly. Thank you so much, Lip Lock, for this live. It was also too great to hear from everyone on chat. Well, Linda Fontaine, we're glad you were here, darling. Where's Summer? 1-800-TBI find. I don't believe anything Don, Candace, Grandis, or Jody Sue say. You got to think the opposite of what I know, honey. I know. If we haven't, we've learned a lot about a lot. And I'm not sure. Toaster oven. Hello. Hi, baby. How you doing today? It's good to see you over here, honey. I'm about to close it down. I heard you got to meet Dolly. I'm just going to leave that at that. Willow's Homestead. Sing Tuesday Gone for me. Tuesday Gone? This coming Friday. Who does Tuesday Gone flies on the coleslaw? Why don't I know that? And Angie Underhill, just want to say this channel has been very comfortable and I'm glad I joined. Oh, most definitely. Well, thank you, honey. Thank you, Angie. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Flame Lily. Flame Lily, one of these days I'm going to look at your continent. Do you mind, Flame Lily, if you're not comfortable, don't worry about it. Are you comfortable sharing it with us, at least the country that you're in? So I like to look at I just like to look at stuff. I have a friend, well, I have friends all around the world, actually, but like a friend in Croatia. So I'll look at Croatia to see the beautiful Mediterranean type. I vacation vicariously because I'm a very poor traveler. So, well, honey, maybe you can do rewatch, and you're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Janet V, I wish Lip Lock would have seen that. Would have seen what, honey? See, this is what happens when a creator, and y'all know this, you guys, oh, I'll be frank. Oh. So there you are. I'll be frank. There were some early on in chat wondering if perhaps you have a hangover today because you weren't here. And now you come sliding in at 1:35:25, like, you know, like I'll be frank does. And Yeah, see, flies on the coleslaw. See, look here. See this, Frank? Look, Maggie B was worried about you. Flies on the coleslaw. There's Frank was worried about you. Frank, it's not nice to cause us undue concern. We're just saying. Hi, Charlie girl. I love you too, sweetheart. Yeah, sentiment, honey. I'm not going to put it up in case it triggers somebody, but I agree. Toaster oven. Frank is good. You will see him in our chat as I'll be Frank, and you will see him as not I'll be Frank. Hi, Royal Blue. I'm trying to remember if I'll be Frank has others. I'll be Frank is a mod on Sleuth Mom, and he should be a mod here. I thought I modded him the other day. Toaster oven. Frank lives in the UK, and he's a really super good guy. But in my chat and in Sleuth Mom's chat, we pick at each other. Like we tell each other that we stink. You know, he'll say things like, I smell monkey butts. Or he'll remark about that I have gadgets. We just pick on each other, and it's all in lighthearted. What Frank does for me is, especially in those moments when I get really passionate and emotional and I start crying on a live, if I'll be Frank is here, I modded your, well, okay, if you didn't have all these, why can't you just have an account like I do? I have one account. I'm the same person everywhere I go. Everywhere. So, I'm just saying. So you're saying now I'm going to have to go back after this live and mod I'll be Frank, not I'll be Frank? Not I'll be Frank? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's just Frank. It's just Frank. Now, and we don't ever want to confuse our Frank with someone who goes by the username Frank. That's not our guy. Okay? I know some of you watch other channels. I was worried about him too because he's usually giving you a ration of poop. So glad you're here, Frank. I know. You notice, Mimi, I try to ignore him. Sleuth Mom does a really high stars and stripes. But anyway, I tell him that he smells like wet raccoon fur, and accuse him of staying drunk through the entire Queen's Jubilee, which actually he probably did, but who knows? I don't live in the UK. And even if I did, that doesn't mean that I would know Frank. So Robin's Egg, honey, did I get to see you? You saw Robin's Egg? I saw I'll be Frank on another chat last night. Honey, it was probably Sleuth Mom. Probably. Oh, Royal Blue, honey. Your RA's, oh, sweetie, I don't have a touch of RA or AS. I'm sorry you're hurting, sweetheart. Yeah, baby. Try to get you some rest. All right, y'all know how I close out, and everybody's just, oh, I accidentally, Carrie, I accidentally timed that person out. the bug thing. I meant to highlight it and I clicked the three dots. Blasian Squad. Blasian Squad, I'm so sorry. You're accidentally timed out, but you're not blocked. And honey, there's no, to that person, I'm sorry you're new in my chat. I am so sorry. I'm very embarrassed. Hi, Beverly Wiley. I'm so sorry. I accidentally timed you out and there's no way to reverse a timeout. Please forgive me. I feel so badly. Especially, I wouldn't feel so doggone bad about it if it was a regular chatter, because they would be like, oh, it's just Miss Susan, messing up. Carrie, there's no way we can undo it either. Anyway, you're not blocked. I just timed you out accidentally, and so I hope you'll come back and don't hold it against me. Please understand and accept my apology. So, all right. What was the song? I didn't write it down. Something about Tuesday? Where was that? Where was it? I don't know the song. I would have to see if I know it. Where is it? I'm scrolling back up. I know y'all are like, you wish I would just shut up and end the live. I'm sure you do. Of course, you have ultimate control on your end. Tuesday's Gone by Leonard Skinner. Tuesday's Gone. Oh, Leonard Skinner. Tuesday's Gone. And that's Friday is your birthday, which is June 24th. Is that right? Is next Friday June the 24th? I'll be frank, just because I'm not making any remarks doesn't mean I'm not reading your chat, Just saying. I think it's June 24th, but it's Friday. Now, y'all, we don't know, I'm old and I have MS and things can get in the way. So I can't promise that I will be on live. But I can tell you that if I'm not on live on Friday, there will be a pre-recorded upload of me totally butchering Leonard Skinner's Tuesday's Gone. But who was the viewer that asked for it? So that I know. Flies on the Coleslaw, honey, was it you that asked for it? Yes, it's the 24th. Because it would be, if I end up doing it in a pre-recorded, it would be nice if I could say who it's dedicated to instead of just user, viewer. Is Red Tick Hound in here? I haven't seen Red Tick Hound. It was you, me. Flies on the Coleslaw. Marmite. I'll be frank, Toaster Oven wants to know if you eat Marmite. I want to know if anybody, hi Aurora, eats Vegemite. Hi Raindrops. To my Aussie friends, no offense. Vegemite. I don't want a Vegemite sandwich. So, okay, Flies on the Coleslaw has a birthday. on June the 24th, Friday. So I have to learn Tuesday's gone. Okay. Got it. All right. But today, yes, Ina Martinelli, yuck. There's Red Tick Hound. Raindrops have said ID. Okay. Okay, we'll do happy birthday for Robin's Egg and Red Tick Hound. Birthday tomorrow. But we're going to go ahead and do happy birthday today in my jazzy, snazzy fashion. And then I'll sing something real quick to sing you guys out, and we'll do a traditional goodbye and get the heck off of here and try to hit under the 2-hour mark. People do rewatch a lot easier on shorter lives, it seems like. Don't have an attention span anymore. I have a really long attention span, so I prefer longer lives, but not doing longer lives, but watching them. So happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to Red Tick Hound and where did you go? Happy birthday, Robin's Egg. Happy birthday to you. I love you guys. Okay, now let's see. Happy birthday, Robin's Egg and Red Tick Hound. May you be forever young. So, let's see. Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty water colored memories of the way we were. Scattered pictures of the smiles we've left behind. Smiles we gave to one another for the way we were. Can it be that it was all so simple then? Or has time rewritten every line? And if we had the chance to do it all again, tell me, would we? Could we? Memories may be beautiful, and yet what's too painful to remember? We simply choose to forget. So it's the laughter, right? We will remember whenever we remember the way we were, the way we were. I would tell you to behave yourselves, but I see absolutely no point and wasting my breath and your time, because we all know you ain't going to do it. So I just as soon you have fun, and I'd prefer you be safe while you're having fun. And if you can't be safe, name it after me. My mother used to say that. And don't you ever forget for one moment. Seriously. I love every single one of you, no matter what. And I will see you on the flip-flop, whether you like it or not. That is, if you choose to tune in. And I hope you do. Like, share, and sub, as they say. I love you. And broadcast. I said in the broadcast,